Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your retro future boy Ricky Summer here, and today I've come back in time to talk to you more about BattleTech. Hey, look, listen, it's no secret that I'm a giant, throbbing BattleTech fan and, you know, MechWarrior fan. Hey, yo, what's the difference? Well, look, BattleTech is the overarching universe, and MechWarrior is a series of games from the 90s and early 2000s set within the BattleTech universe. Anyway, so today I'm talking about the harebrained schemes, tactical management, XCOM-like BattleTech game. So, look, hey, it's got its flaws, sure, absolutely, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it looks like Harebrained gonna be pushing out some more content for it, which is very exciting. So, of course, there's the Flashpoint DLC that's coming in November, I think, so just a couple of months away, and that's gonna introduce a bunch of new missions called Flashpoints, where it's like, as far as I understand it, like a short, self-contained little story bit, like a string of missions. So, the way I interpret it is kind of like how you took a contract in MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries and it was a string of a few missions, you know, and then you come back to base and you take a new contract. Look, we don't know for sure, but that's how I'm choosing to interpret it. So, hey, that's pretty cool. We're also getting 3 new mechs along with this DLC, which is fantastic. We're getting the Cyclops, which is an assault mech, the Crab, which is a medium, and the Hatchet Man, which, as far as I'm aware, hasn't shown up in any BattleTech or MechWarrior video games up to this point. Now, I wasn't personally too familiar with the Hatchet Man, so I had to look it up, and apparently it's a medium mech. Oh, yes, alright, so we're getting an assault and 2 mediums. This bodes well, my friends. I'm a huge light and medium mech fan, and I just feel like past a certain point in the BattleTech campaign, they kind of become useless, and maybe it is an element of you have to change your playstyle to accommodate fielding more lights and mediums, but it was just so much easier to load up on tonnage, and it felt like that's what the game wanted you to do anyway. So the fact that we're getting 2 medium mechs, I don't know, man. I'm hopeful that maybe they're playing around with some things, and maybe medium mechs are going to become more useful. That's my personal hope, but, you know, we'll see how we go. So, hi, hello, yes, the Flashpoint DLC sounds very exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to playing it in November. However, I am even more excited for the free 1.3 update that is releasing alongside Flashpoint. Now, there's not a lot of information on this currently, but I have found an article over at PC Games N. There will be a link in the description. Presumably, the N stands for news. That took me a second to figure out. Okay, so according to this article, the 1.3 update is going to include, and I quote, an arcade-like career mode. Now, it's unclear if they're actually going to call it arcade mode. I feel like that would be a severe misnomer, because arcade mode's usually, it's the conjures up images of like, hey, I got 30 minutes free, let me jump in arcade mode and just rack up a high score. No, this is the career mode, but they've just gutted all the story shit, right? Which, hey, look, listen, I got nothing against the story in BattleTech. I just don't want to play it for the 50th time, you know? We currently have the ability to restart the campaign without the ridiculous, like, 2-hour-long tutorial, which is great. I'm very appreciative of that. But the ability to play through the campaign, the career mode of BattleTech, without any of the set-piece story missions or the cutscenes, dude, that's what I've been waiting for from the beginning. This is what I always wanted the BattleTech game to be. Now, hey, look, listen, I like a good story as much as the next guy. I just don't think it's really a critical component of the strategy management genre. You know, XCOM style games, Darkest Dungeon, that sort of stuff. I love that style of game. I just really don't think a linear story belongs in that game loop. It just feels weird to me. You know, I think personally Darkest Dungeon does it the best. You know, there are kind of set piecey stuff. There are bosses, really. You've got to take out bosses. But it's all integrated in a way that feels like, yeah, you're still playing the game. I hate it when you're enjoying a game and it's like, hey, now here's a set piece that doesn't follow the rules of the game that you've been playing for the past 20 hours. So now, relearn the rules real quick, just for this one section that's upping the difficulty artificially for the sake of presenting a boss. I hate that. I really very much no. Get out of here, okay? So, to be able to play the BattleTech campaign, which I love BattleTech. I do. It's a really And it might just be because I'm a BattleTech fanboy, but I do very much like the game. I just want to be able to jump in there and say, all right, hey, just give me a world. Just give me this universe, a sandbox to manage my Merc company. And that's fantastic. That's what I want, you know? So in that way, I feel like it's kind of going to play out a little bit more like a ye olde MechWarrior Mercenaries title. Possibly. Like MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, the most fantastic game of all time. How you doing? But it's a tactical version of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting my own dirty, illicit desires onto poor BattleTech here and harebrained schemes. But listen, that's actually what I'm most excited about. The free update coming alongside the Flashpoint DLC. What do you think though, guys? Did you really enjoy BattleTech? Do you feel like maybe it just needs a little tweaking here and there? Is it missing a key feature that's vital to your enjoyment? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you most want to see added or changed about BattleTech to bring you back to it or make you really enjoy the game? For me personally, this is like the #1 thing. This arcade style career mode with all the story taken out of it. Just give me a freeform sandbox, yes. On top of this, make mediums and lights, you know, more versatile. I know there's talk of like once you get to the year 3050 and the clans start invading, then light mechs start getting ECM suites and whatnot, but that doesn't really work with the lore where BattleTech is currently set in the year 3025, I believe. So, hey, look, hopefully it does well enough that we get a whole bunch of new DLC and updates that introduce new mechs and advances the story, the timeline, so we can actually get to the clan invasion. That'd be, oh dude, listen though, don't get me too excited, don't get my hopes up. I'm brimming with something or other. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer, out.